I am 21 years old with no kids, and my name is Kylie.
How much is a simple lunch in your place?
Well, how much is my lunch in my place? It's around like 100 pesos to 150 pesos.
If you live abroad tomorrow, what's the last meal here?
Well, my last meal here is the lechon, since here in Philippines the lechon is very popular.
What monthly income do you think is already high in your city?
In our city, it's around like 5,000 pesos to 10,000 pesos.
How much savings does someone need to be called rich?
Well, you need to like around 500,000 pesos so savings, so somebody will call you rich.
How much savings do you have?
Well, right now I have 10,000 pesos savings.
In public transport safe at night for you?
Well, for me, it's not really safe, you know, having a public transport like in late at night.
Have you ever had a dangerous experience?
Well, so far, none. Like, thankfully, I didn't experience it at all.
Why do you think it's not safe to ride public transport at night?
Well, because my friends experienced it, and I saw a lot of posts in Facebook that it's not really safe at night having a public transport.
Do you feel safe walking alone at night in your area?
Well, for me, it's not really safe walking at home late at night in our area.
What is the happiest memory from your childhood?
Well, my happiest memory in my childhood is that I learned how to swim in our province in the island. I think that was very my best memories.
What small daily habit feels very Filipino to you?
Small daily habits is that chit chatting with a friend and gossiping.
How close are you with your family?
Well, I would say that we're close 98%.
If your sibling asked to borrow 500 peso, would you lend it?
Yes, I will lend it to him if he asked me 500 pesos, or I should just give it to him.
Imagine your father cheated but later regretted it. 1 year later, do you think you could forgive him?
Well, actually, this that happened in real life experience, and I would say that yeah, I forgave him now.
How many years ago did it happen?
Because we're a broken family. My biological dad is, with another woman right now. So I'm living with my mom and my stepfather. So that happened was very, very long time ago. That was when I am in my mom's womb.
When did you forgive him?
Well, at first, I was very, very angry, and it took me when I was 16 years old when I forgave him.
Sometimes do you communicate with your father?
Yeah, sometimes you have communication, like he's checking up on me, how are you, stuff like that.
If you have a stable job, will you give part of your income to your family?
Well, of course, if I have a stable job, I would, give my family a part of it.
Now, Does your father support you and your family?
Right now, my father is not supporting me with my studies, and since I was, a child, he doesn't support me at all.
What do you think about it?
Well, when I think about it, I feel, mad because he has a capability of supporting me. Like, he's not that really rich, but he has money to support me, but he don't have any initiative to do it.
So, who support your education?
Who supports my education is my stepfather right now.
If your monthly salary was 30,000 peso, how much would you give to support your family?
Well, if my salary is 30,000, I will give my family around like 15,000 pesos.
What do you like and dislike about Filipino people?
Well, I like the Filipino people that is very hospitality, and they care for one another. And I dislike about the Filipino people here is like it's just really a small thing, and they will gossip about you, and then they're always saw your mistakes.
Korea is best in drama. Japan is best in anime. What do you think the Philippines is best in?
Best in what they call this? Best in nice people here. Yeah, that's it.
Are your friends usually on time or are they often late?
My friends, some of them is on time and some of them is, on late.
In friendships, after how many minutes late is it considered rude?
I think it's considered rude when it took them 25 minutes to 30 minutes arrive the place.
What is the longest time you have ever waited for a friend?
Well, the longest time is that I waited her for almost an hour. It's, yeah, 1 hour.
What Filipino dish should a foreigner try first?
I think the Filipino dish would try a foreigner first is the tinolang manok here in Philippines.
Do you prefer Jollibee or McDonald's?
Well, I prefer Jollibee since, they call it pangmasa ng bayan.
What is a fun night out with friends for you?
Well, the fun night out with friends for me is that we're going on a bar, partying.
If you are out at a bar with friends and a foreigner approaches you, how do you respond?
Well, based on experience, we respond nicely, politely, and then just chit-chatting with the foreigners.
You become president of the Philippines. What is the first rule you make?
Well, the first rule that I will make is that I will increase the salary here in the Philippines.
In your city, how common is holding hands in public?
Well, it is very common in our city, holding hands with each other. So we don't have any problem with that.
What about a quick kiss?
In our city, it's when you're like in a very, very public place, it's not very common like doing a quick kiss.
How about like here?
Right here, since it's not very, a lot of people, yeah, they can do it.
So you don't feel shy.
Yeah, I don't feel shy.
Is it common for couples to shop for lingerie together?
Well, for me, it's common. Oh, it's quite common when couples shop lingerie together.
For you, would it feel embarrassing to go with your boyfriend to a lingerie shop?
For me, no, I would not feel embarrassed when I'm bringing with my boyfriend with me.
If your boyfriend chose lingerie for you, what color would you want him to pick?
Well, I want him to pick the color red because red is sexy. I find it sexy.
Is it okay for an unmarried couple to have a sleepover together here?
Yeah, it's common here in the Philippines doing a sleepover with couples that are unmarried.
Would your family be okay if your boyfriend stayed overnight at your place?
Well, my parents, they're strict, so they wouldn't be okay with it. When my boyfriend stayed overnight with my place.
Do you want to work abroad someday?
Well, yes, I really want to work abroad. That's the real plan after I graduated here.
Which country and what kind of job?
I would say that in the New Zealand, the kind of job is, teach. Being a teacher, since we have a relative there staying, so yeah, that's it.
Your relative got married with New Zealand people.
No, they're first living here in Cebu, and then they moved in New Zealand with her husband. It's a Filipino.
If you worked one full day now, how much pay would you feel fair?
Well, it would cost I think 2,000 pesos to 3,000 pesos if I work full day.
What kind of job do young people dream about these days?
Well, the kind of job is really popular here is they want to become a teacher, a police officer.
What was the most stressful event for you this year?
Well, the most stressful event this year is, experiencing the calamities here in Cebu, like the earthquake. Yeah.
What exact goal do you want to achieve in the next 2 years?
Well, to finish my studies, and then after that, I'll find a job, and then once when I'm stable, I can, full support my family.
Couple photos on social media seen as romantic or too much?
Well, I think it would be seen as romantic because it shows that you guys are loving each other.
How about photos of kissing?
I think photos are kissing, like posting it in social media, it's a bit too much.
If you won 100,000 peso, what's the first fun thing you would buy for yourself?
The first is want to buy for myself is having a phone, a brand new phone, an iPhone.
What are the top 3 jobs women find attractive in men?
Okay, so the top three for me is that a doctor, and then the second one is the engineering, and then the third one is architect.
What's an ideal monthly salary for your future husband?
Well, the ideal monthly salary is it's around 60,000 pesos to 80,000 pesos. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for watching. So now I want to hear from you. What's the simple lunch in your country? Comment your price, and I'll check it later.